Hello everyone, it's UTechPixel here. Welcome back on the channel. I wanted to make a short update presenting the new node on the map. So the node, I called it Mystery. It's gonna be probably the last one. So altogether there will be around 8 nodes. There will be like a regular fight, Mystery, Rest, Shop, then a bit stronger enemy, Treasure, and then in the end boss. I think it's 7 or 8 altogether. And then the last one that I was working on for the past few days was Mystery. So just to show you how it works, it will trigger each time some random event, or there is a percentage chance that it's gonna be a regular fight or an elite fight, but the chance will be not so high, maybe like 15-20% that there will be a fight. Otherwise, there's going to be some random event. And the random events that I was working on last time, there are several of them prepared. 2 of them or 3 of them, they are pretty much finished and tested. And I will just shortly discuss about those today. So the first event, and this one will give the player some blessing. The blessing will stay with the player for the entire game. So it will appear in the line of the enchantments, and it will appear on every battle. So it will give some random pluses to the strengths, like a strength bless, to the radius, to reload speed, and so on, so on. This one, from the name, it's strength, but it's just adding some regeneration to the players. Then after you continue, the map will appear, and you can continue with your journey, with your adventure. Then there is a second type of event. It's a curse. Came onto the cursed land and is getting random curse. So again, it's gonna affect some randomly chosen perks, and it will appear at the same place on the line of the enchantments. Then another one is alchemic, and all other events that will appear will be related to some NPCs. So this one is an alchemic, and what is he doing? It's giving the chance to the player to exchange the player experience totems for kind of bonuses. Like here, for example, you can take a card for the price of 3 totems, and when you hover on the button, you will see what kind of card is this. Or you can upgrade the card, so it will take you to another window that it's upgrading the cards within the range of your deck. And there is a third button that you can choose a card. So it's not visible here because every time that you are turning on, this event is turned on, it's choosing some options among 3. So those are the 3 options: upgrade, choose take a 1 card, or choose from 3. And the cost of those will be a little bit different. And all of those events, except the curse and blessing, they're working pretty much the same. So there are some options that randomly will appear, and the card is choose randomly as well. So the randomness of these events, it's pretty okay. Then another event is a Swamp Witch. This one is kind of sneaky because it can give players some bonuses even early in the game, but for the cost of life. So it's a kind of choice of the player, and it's not really a choice because you are always possible to you have also always possibility to leave the event without consequences except for the witch, and there is one more event that will have the same consequences. So if you will ignore the witch and you try to live without sacrificing or making a deal with her, then you will get a random curse. But if you choose, for example, to sacrifice 5 of your life, then she will give you a chance to choose one of the 3 artifacts. And then there is one more to present. So it's a merchant. Obviously, you have to meet the merchant as an event on the game. In addition to the fact that you have some shops nodes, exchange coins for the random cards, or to buy some other goods like shields. So that's a merchant. The choice here will be really low because it's randomly chosen by the event, compared to the shop node that you will have a much bigger choice from among the 5 or 6 cards and several trinkets. So, but the prices here, they will be always 50% lower than in the shop. And you can leave the event without the consequences. So if you choose, for example, this card, it will increase your deck size, of course, with this card, and then you can move on. And then while we are here, we can already have a look also on the shop. So because I changed a little bit of the look of the shop, so you will always come up to the shop and have a choice of 5 cards. They are chosen randomly. It's just a coincidence that here you see only the heroes. And in fact, I have only 2 heroes just for testing purposes created, and only 1 trinket without really description and any bonuses. So there will be 5 cards, 5 trinkets or artifacts, and then there always will be a possibility to remove a card for the price, and it's going to be only 1 card. Okay, I cannot really access it because I'm short of cash, but that's how the shop looks like. You can always leave the shop without making any deal and then move on to the next nodes. And that's pretty much all for today. So with this, I have to say that that's pretty much the nodes for the map that I wanted to create are created. I will maybe make the separate video presenting every single node, how it works and what it's doing. So this one was dedicated to the mystery because there are several events within. Like I said, there will be more events except the alchemic, witch, merchant, and bless and curse. There will be a couple of more or few more, so that hopefully there will be choice between like 8 or 10 events. I will see this in the later on. Then what I'm going to do right now, actually, because I really lacking the type of cards to test the gameplay, so I'm thinking actually to sit right now and prepare several of cards and to start to think about the enemies spawning, kind of interaction with the enemies, because I want the enemies also to deal some damage to the heroes on the map. So I'm working a bit on this logic behind. So that's all for today. Thanks for much for listening to the end of the video, and if you can actually make me a favor and help a little bit to grow the channel, then click the like button and subscribe. Of course, if you have any ideas how to improve the things, don't hesitate to put your ideas in the comments in the description. Sometimes actually I'm picking up something and trying to implement in the game. So I'm waiting for your comments and ideas. Have a good day and see you. Ciao.